Why are you letting influencers gaslight you like this? You should know that it's fake. Clearly, it's news to me, or else I wouldn't be so disgusted that you were lying to me this whole time. Maybe you should have known that their content was fake. Don't let me gaslight you into thinking that it's your fault when it's not. Do I think that you need some social media literacy training? Yes, not just the viewers, but the influencers as well. These influencers misled their audience for profit and fame. If you haven't been living under a rock in the last few months, you should know that TikTok got banned. So we had influencers spiraling. We had influencers getting in their very last TikTok drama, as they thought, but we'll get to that in a sec. There were a lot of influencers who admitted that they lied about their content. Who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to think that participating in this trend would be a good idea? This just confirms what I've been suspecting for a while. Your favorite influencer is a brain-dead zombie stuck on autopilot. What other excuse is there?
Got to give me time to get ready. I literally just got up. Jeez!
Yeah, I'm clueless. Of course, we know about the TikTok ban already, but most people thought the app was going away forever, which just made this a manic situation for all, not just the influencers, but the viewers as well, even though it feels like the whole thing was a publicity stunt, especially since it only lasted 14 hours. I mean, it's still banned, but they only enforced it for 14 hours? Smells fishy to me. We all know that we're all addicted to our phones, but there are some of us who are a little bit more hardcore, and I know that you're watching. Make sure that you subscribe and doom scroll on my channel. Also, we're going to play a game later on in this video, so stay tuned. We're going to be talking about some of the creators that lied to you. Possibly some of you who are watching this video right now. There are way too many of these TikTokers to cover, which is kind of making it hard to start. Let's talk about everyone's favorite, Ice Girl.
I'm so happy!
We're not talking about her. There's this other influencer that I will be calling Ice Girl. She makes different styles of specialty ice cube. You might be asking yourself, what did she do to cause so much backlash?
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
How can you even say that, Dad?
Didn't like it.
She just admitted to never using her own ice cubes in her own drink. She only likes ice inside coffee. If you're not making this fruit ice for yourself and you're not selling it, then where is it going? Because most people will go to the extreme and think that it's being waste, because that's exactly where my mind went. But hold on, don't open TikTok. There is no need for a nasty comment. I just said my initial reaction went to the extreme as well. I initially thought, she must be throwing this away. How wasteful of her. Hold that thought. This post went mega viral. It literally got 16 million views. No wonder why she faced so much backlash. There were so many people who were shocked, angry, and felt misled. So you wasted all that fruit? The way my jaw literally dropped, that hurt. Someone put, we listen and we don't judge. I'm so dead. I recorded a video about that trend. I just never posted it because it wasn't good. Stop. I've been scammed. They always look so good. After receiving so many negative comments, she decided to inform her audience and let them know that she would use them when her family and friends came over, even give some away to them. She's one of the TikTokers who gets a pass in my eyes. So let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me. Give me your reasoning in the comments below. Her post said, I never actually use any of those specialty ice cubes. The way that she worded her post gave her an out once she was facing the backlash. It's called a technicality. I feel like she knew what she was posting was going to cause a negative reaction, which would just get more people to look at her page. That's just how I feel about it. And it's only because she's a creator that has 15 million followers. So she should know a little something or two about engagement. But wait, when I started doing research for this video, she had 15 million followers. She's now down to 14.5. She lost 500K followers in less than a week. I've only been working on this for a couple days. Damn. She didn't get a pass from these followers though. I'm just picturing someone with 500k subscribers on YouTube just losing them all. Devastating. Even like if you're at 1 million, you lost 500. It's like, damn, you're down to 500k. Let me take that, what is it? That gold play button back. But like I said, I gave her a pass. I will believe her at face value. And before we continue, I did want to mention that she did post more than just ice content. I would consider her account lifestyle content, but I did notice she privated all her ice tray videos, maybe just for the time being, but I don't think she just wanted to be associated with that content, knowing that people are talking about this still. But at least she left the original video that started the controversy. So many influencers were saying they should have known. So I'm going to test this theory. We're going to make this into a game. We're going to determine whether or not the viewers should know that these influencers' content is fake. I'm personally going to be giving them nicknames that relate to their content. Then as we go through the influencers, I'm going to determine whether you should have known or it's okay that you didn't know because they're a liar. When you're talking about them in the comments, you can use the nickname that I gave them, or you can use their actual profile name, if you know it. The very first person, I'm going to consider the queen of mukbangs. So that's what I'm going to call her. The thing about this one though, is there are so many people that have been calling this influencer out for years. Like right here, she never swallows, foreshadowing in what we are going to talk about. Look, July 3rd, 2023. It is February 4th, 2025. So this has been a topic of conversation for years, literally years, probably since 2020 when TikTok was a thing. What do you think people were upset about if you scroll down her page? Anything. You see the massive amount of food that she has, and then you see the text that says, eating this blank uncut. Eating what uncut? These mukbangers are spitters, but we'll get into that in a sec. She admitted to faking her videos. You might be asking yourself how she does it, because I was asking myself the exact same question. All right, we're gonna watch one of her eating videos. It looks like there's 12 donuts, a dozen donuts in that box, and she says she's oh wait, it says 12. I'm so dumb. It literally says 12 in the title. But it says she's gonna eat them uncut. This video is a minute. Let's see if it really is uncut.
Talk ain't cheap, so he know he gotta pay me. Chauffeur got him driving Miss Daisy. When it shot, but couldn't play me. Money long, just like my bundles. I ain't crying in the back of no Hummer. Few racks in her lip up, huh? Few stacks, he might get my number. Click, click, get the dials on, baby. Put some heat on it, now she hot, ooh, baby. Screaming for that like Stacey Dash. Daddy check my fit, got expensive on the test. To it, who is you? Why you crying, girl? He treat you like a fool. He be lying while he out here doing him. Think it's time that you show him you a pimp. Ain't no ties, try to lie. He ain't mine, no. He ain't mine, no. Ain't no ties, try to lie. He ain't mine, he ain't mine, no. Don't know your name, but I heard you be talking like you got it and you don't. Don't care about what you did back then, boy, what you really own. Can you make it flippin' and still give me what I want? Or is you...
Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. She said she ate that in under 15 minutes. 12 donuts in under 15 minutes. You have to be averaging less than 2 minutes per donut to get that done. Make it make sense, because if you can eat that many donuts in that amount of time, you need help. And the fact that my stomach would have been exploding after 2, and she's supposed to be able to eat 12, and this is someone with a strong stomach. But let me know in the comments if you were able to see the cuts in the video. And if you didn't catch it, I don't blame you, because I didn't catch it either. So how was I supposed to know that that wasn't fake? Clearly, it wasn't that obvious to figure out visually. This is where I and many others use common sense to connect the dots. If she's eating all that food, she should be gaining weight. It's not possible to eat all those calories and not gain weight. Even if you have a fast metabolism, eating that much food you should be gaining weight. I'm someone who has a fast metabolism and struggle to gain weight. But even I know if I were eating all that food as content for years, I would look like the Michelin Man. And I'm pretty sure others would come to the same conclusion. This is why she has multiple videos on YouTube accusing her of lying. Well, she finally decided to admit it. Well, it's a couple years too late because everyone already knew. Let's take a quick look at her comment section, and the very first one says, the way we all knew. Well, clearly, if it's been being talked about for a couple years, we all knew and had our suspicions. Someone put, can we please counsel her? So what's your content now? OF on the way? You guys are foul on OnlyFans? Just because she's pretty? It's messed up. Someone said, I defended you. And that's the biggest thing. If I defended you, I hope that you're not lying. Don't make me look like an asshole. Because you just made her look like an asshole. Someone put, I was always wondering like the rest of us. Last one says, feeling betrayed. I would too. After all that, I'm going to rank this one. I don't blame you, but you should have known. Meredith Duxbury, dubbed the makeup monster by yours truly. Not saying she looks like a monster because clearly she don't, but she's a popular TikToker known for her makeup content. She's known for serving flawless looks, but there's also one thing in her content that she's known for that incites rage. Some would consider it rage bait. She pumps hella foundation to spread across her face. Her audience was consistently debating whether she used all that makeup or not. There is no need to wonder anymore because she admitted to wiping it off. So her finished face at the end of the video always had less makeup than was perceived. Maybe it's just me, but I think you should have known. I don't care that you don't wear makeup. You still should have known. Just compare it to something else similar. You put 10 pumps of sunblock, you end up looking like mine. 10 pumps of tanner, and you end up looking like this. The point is, if you do a little bit of experimenting, you'll realize that there's no way that she can really use all that foundation. Because if she did, she would look like an ice cream cake that was melting. You should have known. We had multiple influencers come out and say that they don't drink the coffee that they make. I don't know if you're tuned into Coffee Talk, but do me a favor and search it up. You should see a whole bunch of coffee inventions, innovations of what they're doing, but you usually see them make coffee in a huge jar. If you see, look, this is a huge jar that she's making it in. Love the nails. Love the nails. Basically, the cup is the size of my head. And I'm not saying that I have a big head. I mean, I don't have a big head anymore. Let's just say I grew into my head. The thing is, to me, you should know that if someone's making a big giant coffee like that, they're not gonna drink all of it. Unless I see an influencer trying to bottle it up and sell it with a link in their bio, hey, buy my iced coffee, I'm not believing it. I'm assuming that they're not drinking a gallon of coffee. Can you imagine if they did? Wait, why did that make me think of Britney Spears? That's how these influencers will look if they actually drank all that coffee. We had fitness influencers recommending workouts to their audience that they don't even do. Why the hell would anyone admit to doing that when that is why people follow you? Okay, not everyone is following you for your workouts. I'm very guilty of following someone who is fit and pretty, and I know I'm not the only one. I'm not going to expect anyone who's following these fitness influencers who are sharing their routine, their daily life, their healthy habits, to know that they're being lied to. The only time I'm going to shame you and say you should have known that that was fake is when you go on Instagram and you see those accounts that show before and afters of fitness trainers, clients to help promote their meal plan, their workout plan. The before and after pictures you can clearly tell are edited in Photoshop. I didn't call out a specific creator in this niche, but just remember that there's a whole bunch of scammers inside Gym Talk, in that industry as a whole. Let me not forget about the BBL baddies who finally admitted to having the procedure. Finally, I mean, it's not like most people can tell. Less than 2 months ago, your figure looked like a pencil, but now you come here and your body looks like Kim K's BBL got a BBL? Girl, we knew. My biggest pet peeve is when these people try to say, oh, I just dieted, I exercised to get this way. No, you didn't. Stop lying about it. No one cares that you got work done. It's not a big deal. People are only going to get upset if you say nothing and you continue promoting products and a lifestyle that implies that you did all that work by yourself, when in reality, you didn't. And I'm talking about the BBL baddies who decided to become gym talk influencers and recommend whatever they're recommending to their audience. Workouts, meal plans, doesn't matter. The whole thing is based on a lie. How would this make me feel as a viewer? If I was a big fan of this content creator, I definitely would feel betrayed, especially if it's all based on a lie. Anytime that creator will come on my timeline, I probably would get the ick. I'll give you an example. I love D'Angelo Wallace. He's one of my favorite commentary YouTubers. It's like if D'Angelo Wallace started acting like Louis McClung. If you don't know who that is, which I wouldn't blame you if you don't, and it might be better that you don't know who that is. Let's just say I debated doing a video on him because I saw the drama surrounding him unfolding in real time. Maybe I made this connection because there's parallels in stretching the truth. Let me know if anyone else has heard about that. I'm still debating on whether to do a video on that or not, because there were a couple recent updates about it, and not even about that specific drama. There's more. There's new drama. Another thing that's talked about in this video but not specifically mentioned or called out is influencers participating in, what is it called? False advertising. There you go. And this is worse than lying. It's certified scamming. And the only way to hold these influencers accountable is to call them out and stop engaging in their content. Very recently, I heard there was an influencer promoting a mascara, but when she would put on the mascara, she would also put on false eyelashes to mislead her audience, to make them think the mascara made their eyelashes longer and gave them more volume. Well, actually, you were faking it all and you're a certified scammer. If there's one thing I advise you to do is to be more critical of the content that you consume rather than just consuming it. Ask yourself, can this be fake? Is this influencer jamming a sponsorship down my throat every video? Use your best judgment. And if you don't trust your judgment, use someone else's. The craziest thing is that these TikTokers were acting like they were vanishing from the earth. Honestly, it's not that bad for the influencers who participated in this trend. I mean, for the ones who decided to be a little bit more tame with their confession. Like Charli D'Amelio, who decided to relate to the rest of the public and admit she doesn't even get the hype surrounding her. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can finally relate to Charli. Never thought that would happen. If you don't want to get lied to, enjoy some lighthearted content, make sure you subscribe. If you're new to my channel, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.